What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back at yet another video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 different colorways of the Gulf of Fleur Giannos that we have not seen yet. It just leaked a couple days ago, and yeah, let's talk about them, guys. Let's get right into it. Alright, so obviously, just before we start this video, you can tell that the setting is not what it usually is. Obviously, with the circumstances of the world right now, things were kind of hard for me to change around. Bear with me, we will get to one of the studios very soon. But just for these videos, we're going to be doing a little bit more of these voiceover-like videos where you're looking at an image. And to start off, we got the 3 new Gianno colorways. The first one being one that I thought was very interesting. It very much matches the Lacoste collab with the palette they used on it. It's clearly the same inspiration, at least of color palette. And that made it very interesting for me. Also, in the past, we did get a 1-star for the two-tone pack that had, some people were calling it PB and J, but it had a very similar colorway to that as well. It didn't have this like lighter tan color, but it had the rest of the colorways in that. So it's very interesting that it keeps going towards this as one of the main preset colorways. Honestly, the idea of that I think is really cool, but this is not the preset colorway I would like him to keep reoccurring throughout these shoes. I would have liked to see something like maybe the ochre colorway, maybe the Joker one would have been kind of cool. Other shoes too though, like the two-tone pink, the two-tone blue, the jolly green colorway. Just there's a lot of different colorways that I think he could revisit other than this one, to be honest. But hey, that's just me. Now moving on to this other colorway, which, I mean, this one sort of has a little bit of inspiration from other colorways. I don't know, it's two-tone blue, so I thought that was interesting. And there's actually 2 different images I have here, 2 different ones that leaked. One of them makes the blue look very light, and then another one makes just the whole shoe as a whole look very dark. I have a feeling it's just the lighting in the pictures, but I do have to say that this darker version of the shoe does look a lot better in my opinion. The lighter version just, it doesn't hit with me as much. I keep looking back and forth between these images trying to see if it is just the lighting, if I see any differences that are like, alright, the lighting can't do that big of a difference, but I don't know, I'm not really sure here. It's going to be interesting to see if it's darker or lighter after this. I have a feeling this lighter image is probably the one that it's going to end up being, which is kind of a shame. But, I mean, at the same time, it's still a clean colorway. It's not, like, the best one, though. I think all of the first 3 colorways are a lot better than any of these 2 here. And then moving on, there's one more colorway, which I just think is so butt ugly. It's just so bad, and it just reminds me of like a grade school or like a women's grade school shoe, and that's this green one. It's like a metallic-y green with some pink accents, white midsole, black outsole. This is rough, man. I just don't see an instance where this works. I just really don't see how this looks good. I mean, this is a very rough image. I can clearly tell what colors are where and stuff, but maybe if I saw it in person it could be better. But I do gotta say, just based off this, especially like the laces they used are pretty ugly too, but just based off of what we see on this image here of this sneaker, I gotta say this is in the running to be Velvet Pack level of trash for this colorway. But all in all, as far as all these colorways go, they're nice, pretty solid. I mean, that one is terrible, but the other 2, they're nice. They're a little conservative. I wish they had a little bit more going on, but I definitely do have to say, as a whole, I like the direction they're going with these. There's a lot more attention to detail, maybe. I don't know about that as far as that, but I do think that at least they're not tonal. They're not just one blank color on the upper and then having a midsole color and calling it a day. It's not using the same materials. You can see on both of these that they use a little bit of suede on here, so I do really appreciate them trying some different materials. Now, I don't really necessarily agree with them using suede, because this shoe was a shoe that, at least It was a hiking sneaker. Like the idea of it was a hiking sneaker. I know it's made for more fashionable purposes, so that's kind of why they're using materials that wouldn't be typically on a hiking sneaker. But I would have liked to have seen at least a couple more colorways from the get-go that are utilizing materials that are good for winter and stuff like that. But that's just me. I mean, it is spring coming up right now, so it does make sense. And will I be copying either of these? Because, I mean, the green pair has no chance with me. Maybe. We'll see. It depends when they come out. I know a lot of people are saying the end of this month. I don't see that happening. I think it's going to come out sometime in April. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on what's the money load looking like and how badly I'm looking for another pair of Giannos. I do really want to try a new pair of Giannos, but I'm not sure if these are the ones. So that's pretty much going to conclude the video, guys. Let me know down below what you're thinking of all these sneakers here. Are you planning on picking up any of these if they are to release all three of these? And yeah, just let me know down below your thoughts on all these, guys. Also, please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf wing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Is this your first Shuttleboy video? Have you been here before? If not, I really recommend you subscribing. If you really like all this golf wing stuff, this is what this channel is about. If you like these sneakers, you definitely should see some more. We go over a ton of golf wing here, whether it be the latest pickups or golf wing grails. Definitely come here to subscribe and watch more Shuttleboy, because everything here has to do with golf wing, sneakers, clothing, and more Shuttleboy.